Hey everyone, Saucy here, and today I'm playing Someone Stole My Lunch. Let's see who stole our lunch. The door opens with a jingle as I walk in. This must be management's doing again. They said it's to improve morale when we're too busy to head outside. But what type of cafe only has one coffee machine? They didn't even provide us with any coffee filters. I'm tempted to tip over the nearby trash can, but decide against it. The janitors are on the same sinking boat as us. My only saving grace is lunchtime. And today is special. Any other day I would have gone out into the big city and treated myself at a local bistro. However, a new project sprung up and I've been forced to stay inside during lunch. My weary co-workers also have to live in this type of life, suffering from malnutrition and gastritis. But why should I suffer alongside them? What awaits me behind these fridge doors is my masterpiece, my katsudon. The night before, I flattened the plumpest pork loin, breaded it in the crispiest panko, and deep fried it in the finest oils and spices from my pantry. Double fried to perfection, then smothered in beaten eggs, sweet onions, and homemade tonkatsu sauce. All atop a steaming bowl of fluffy rice. That's making me hungry. Like, it's already past midnight, but like, looking at this picture and the way they describe it sounds delicious, and I kind of want to go eat again. But I probably shouldn't since it's like past midnight. No. I probably should have played this during the day instead of midnight. Saliva dribbles down as I imagine my fork piercing through the skin to reveal its soft white meat inside. It's unfortunate I couldn't eat it fresh off the stove, but at least the microwave here is more competent than the company's infrastructure. With a happy hum, I walk over to the fridge. The shelves are empty around this time, so I easily spot my bowl. Despite the bowl's innocent pink coloring, it's from a prestigious lunchbox brand. My food deserves the best, of course. Ah yes, gotta pamper that delicious meal, right? I pick up my cute bowl, but notice something's off. Sauce stains the sides of the bowl's lip. Did I spill it on my way to work? Now that I think about it, it's much lighter than it was this morning. With trepidation, I unclip the lid. Oh no. There goes our delicious lunch that we've been so much wanting. It's gone. My thick cut fried pork. My egg slurry of dashi and soft onions. My fluffy steamed rice. All gone. Only light brown puddle and some rice grains remain. Is this the work of a thief? Wait, no. I shouldn't be doubting my co-workers. Maybe someone took my lunch by mistake. But this morning, I only saw clear Tupperware containers. How could anyone mistake my lunch for theirs? Did someone steal my lunch? My stomach gurgles painfully. It tells me that my decision to skip breakfast was a foolish one. Oh no. And my phone alarm goes off. My 15-minute break is about to end. Damn, you spent most of your time on your 15 minutes imagining your food? What should I do about this thief? Quit my job. That's the only answer. No, but Would reporting to HR really? I mean, I don't want to give up. Nah, we're gonna report this. I mean, typically you wouldn't if it's just like food, unless it's a reoccurring thing. But because that lunch was so special, we're gonna go to that one. The most rational decision is reported to HR, or Human Resources. I take out my phone and speed dial HR. It's important to have your most important contacts ready when you need them. Hello, this is, Kale? His name Kale? Is that how you say it? This is Kale of Human Resources. How may I help you? Hi, Kale. I'd like to report a theft. What was stolen? My lunch. Was it during company hours? On company property? Yes and yes. Unfortunately, we cannot compensate your loss. I don't want compensation, Kale. An employee's lunch is their personal property. Yes, but isn't it worrying to have a theft happen on company grounds? We have cases like this very often. The company is not responsible for them. Yes, I know, but if you have anything else to report, please send an email. My lunch break is starting. Oh, well, must be nice to have a lunch break. Kale hangs up before I can say it anymore. Does it happen often? Then do something about it. Nobody likes Kale. Nothing else I can do. I begrudgingly pour myself a lukewarm cup of coffee and return to work. Oh no. Despite yesterday's incident, I still brought my lunch. I can't falter in the face of despair. After all, I made mapo tofu. How did I make it again? Gosh, gonna make me hungry again. I'm gonna say they use this instead of rat poison and wax. Don't know what that is, but that also looks very delicious. Yes, the spice of my life. How could I forget the nose-numbing smell of roasted Szechuan pepper? The thick red oil of bean paste. The firm bouncy texture of the cubed tofu. With an internal heat so good it transcends the taste buds. Mapo tofu. Eating plain rice is great, but it can't beat the spicy fragrance of chili oil and peppercorns. But this one's different. I've spiked up the heat, adding twice the amount of ground peppercorn and chili. My god. A spice too powerful for the mortal tongue. Then why'd you do it for yourself? Oh my god. Right before I kiss my baby goodbye, I sparkle on more pepper. If anyone dares open my bowl, a red powder. Okay, so they're doing that for sabotage in case anyone decides to touch the lunch again. A red powdery explosion awaits them. Okay, 5 hours. Lunchtime. Lunchtime arrives, and I rush into the break room. Perhaps today will be different. I take out my bowl. Oh no. The lightness of the silicone bowl is foreboding. It's empty. But how? Why? Who is this food-crazed glutton? Wait, if someone ate my super spicy Szechuan mapo tofu, their lips must be bright red by now. Within the remaining minutes of my break, I looked far and wide for a mysterious red-lipped caper. But to no avail, my pepper-kissed burglar was nowhere to be found. There were too many employees in this company, wearing lipstick. I gave up finding those hot lips and went home. Luckily, the stench of pepper clung to my suit, and people avoided me on the subway during rush hour. So are we gonna keep making food until... On my way home, I caught a supermarket sale. Oh my god. That's why I was compelled to make fish head curry for lunch. That may look good for other people, but personally for me, I think the fish head kills it off for me. Makes it not that appetizing. But that's just for me, you know? Can't judge anyone else's stuff. A big steamed fish head, simmered in a thick milky curry sauce, sliced tomatoes, okra, and eggplant floats around. Succulent bouncy fish cheek and a big sticky eye drenched in tangy curry sauce. A vibrant, comfy dish to ease the stress of this weary week. But will it survive until my break? That thief is still out there, still out on the loose, ready to pounce. I need to protect my meal. This is my last stand, my last course of action. What should I do? So, lunch at the cubicle, would that mean, like, we keep our lunch with us? Because that makes the most sense. So that way, no one would be able to touch it but ourselves. Because I don't think a fridge note's gonna do anything. No one cares about fridge notes, and no one's gonna care about the email. If anything, that seems more inviting to steal. We'll say lunch at cubicle. Should I keep my lunch with me? The closer the better. Sitting comfortably in my swivel chair, I type away at my Excel sheets. My pink bowl keeps me company, so my nerves are relaxed. Nearby, some workers are gabbing away. So how's your term end report coming along? Never mind that. Did you see who's employee of the month again? Who? The new hire, that French dude. French? From abroad? Who knows, but he's been snagging employee of the month ever since he started last year. I've been trying for this month, but I lost. Man, give up. You can't beat him. You went on vacation to play the new Elf Ring last week, remember? Oh, you're right. They finally finish talking and leave the area. I can finally eat in peace. Shifting my keyboard away and replacing it with my bowl, I flip open the lid. An explosion of spice enters my nostrils. What's that smell? Someone's eating in the cubbies again? It'll be like that sometimes. We sympathize with each other silently. It's the first time I've been able to eat a meal during lunch. The tangy aroma wakes me up and stirs my stomach. Oh. I take out my spoon and dig in. Oh, I dig. Oh no. That's not my stomach growling anymore. I turn my head and spot an unfamiliar figure passing by. He's a ruggedly handsome man. He looks down at my bowl, grimacing. You stink. Well, that's rude. I take that back. He's insufferable. Wait, it doesn't smell too bad, but it's distracting everyone else. Why didn't you put it in the fridge? Before I can even swear back, he walks away. Stinky? Rather than my curry, it smelled like he hadn't left the company in a week. Oh my. My nose scrunching up, remembering his sour stench. Maybe he's been eating our lunch. Who knows? His smell left such an impression that I couldn't enjoy my long-awaited meal peacefully. That man, that menace, he seems familiar. I can't put my finger on who he reminds me of. Speaking of which, I sprayed some air freshener later. Was that the new... Oh my god. Employee review ending 6 stinky? Oh my god. Okay. So what does giving up do? I can only give up. Whoever it is, how would I even find them? Filling a paper cup with stale cold coffee, I go back to my cubicle in defeat. Sad. And does this lead to the... My lunch got stolen again. I'm suffering from hunger pangs. But perhaps whoever stole it needed it more than I did. No, never think that way! That's your food! They're probably more happy to eat than I am sad to be hungry. With my sacrifice, the total number of satisfied coworkers in the office and in the company increased. So let it be. Enlightened, I continued to make decent meals and leave them out in the open. Why? Every single one of them was eaten, and I went home hungry. Management rewarded us with coffee filters that week. Maybe I did make a difference in this company. Who cares? That was your food! Yes, that was very bad. No! I have to find out. And I'm pretty sure it's this dude who has this picture up here. I forgot my mouse is not on screen. But it's probably the dude with the picture right there. The one who said we were stinky. I bet it was him. Let's leave. I personally think it's useless to leave a fridge note, but let's leave this one. I shouldn't blow this out of proportion. I'm a working adult after all. From my pocket, I take out my expensive fountain pen that I splurged my bonus on. By happenstance, the company likes to supply us with copy paper in the break room. They think that if we see it, we'll be compelled to continue working during our break. None of my coworkers are that gullible. The amount of paper does increase throughout the week. I take advantage of the company's quirks and take a clean paper from the pile. Let's leave a note. To my dear thief of mine. What does this mean? Like how we're starting this? 2. I will. I don't know what any of this. Sure, we'll shoot this one. To the person who keeps stealing my lunch, I will find you. Oh my god. Bon appetit. Oh my god. After the note is done, I secure it with magnets. And now we wait. I hope my lunch doesn't get stolen. Oh, it's gonna get stolen. Stop! No! I take the paper and tear it to shreds with my teeth. My saliva wets the dry paper as it grazes my tongue. Wow, tasty. The next day. Oh, it goes on! It's been 4 days. Now that looks hella good. Like, I know this is a weird thought to be having that, like, what is it now? 1 in the morning, but like I've been craving having like chicken Alfredo for like the past week and just haven't had the chance to go get chicken Alfredo, but it sounds amazing. Or maybe like a good tuna sandwich. Okay, I need to stop thinking about food and start reading more about food. I'm in the break room, holding today's lunch. This time, it'll be different. I will succeed. These thefts will stop. You will survive my lunch. You will be in my stomach today. I swear it on my health insurance. I kiss it temporarily farewell as I walk out the room. Oh. It is him. Has to be. A lone figure walks into the break room. Instead of grabbing coffee, he reaches out towards the fridge. It's an unusual time to have lunch, as many employees are currently preoccupied. He reaches past the stacks of clear Tupperware, singling out a bowl. A pink silicone bowl. He stands by the counter, obscuring his actions with his back. The bowl lid comes off with a click. This is new. What's new? The figure's shoulders jolt up, but then relaxes as he's turned. What's new, my lunch or what? Nothing. Saw there's new coffee filters. Oh sure. You sure it's not my sandwiches that you were eyeballing? Bet management repurposed the copy paper. Right. Who are you? Me? I'm really not that important. Rather, why don't we start with you, buddy? Bo. I smile at him as he turned away, ignoring me. We just stand there for a few minutes. Don't you have work? How's that coffee? Why would I drink this place's coffee? Don't tell me you drink it. That slimy brown water? It's not that bad. It sucks. You sound like you hate it yourself. 3 days I've starved because of you. 3 days! Actually, what did you do these past few days? What else would I be doing? It's a work week. You come to the break room often? At this exact time every day? Of course, I have to eat. Eat? Well, yeah, don't you? Aha, yes. I would if I could. Speaking of which, I'm gonna eat. Mind leaving? Wow, me too! Uh-oh. I'm skipping precious work time to have my lunch early. Why don't we eat together? That's an awful idea. That hurts. We're all co-workers, aren't we? I like being alone. Sales provide me with enough problems. Well, I'm hungry. You'll just have to suffer. Wait outside. I'll be done quick. You'll be done what? Eating our lunch? Is this your private bathroom? Certainly would be nice. Are you hiding something? Selling trade secrets to a rival company? I wish. Doing something illegal? You should ask the company that. They've broken several labor laws already. Maybe you're the frisky type. I pointed behind him. Stealing, perhaps? Huh. I made my move. With a sidestep, I tried to maneuver around the man. But he swiftly blocks my view, left and right. Why are you stopping me? Feeling guilty? Guilt for what? My right to meal? His stature and speed outmatched me. I couldn't keep up. My poor office worker's heart can only pump so much oxygen. Huh? Must be nice being tall. You must be good at You must be eating good. Real good. Of course, I only dine on the finest. Fess up, you thieving rat. Me? A rat? You stole my lunch. I just met you. Well, I caught you red-handed. Hands up and away from the counter. Heh. You're talking out of your ass. You don't have the proof it's me. Several thousands of employees come by here every day. This company doesn't care about you or me. Leave. Just because of that doesn't make you have the right to eat our lunch. Or anyone's. Oh. Well, Mr. Employee of the Month? Do you think our conversation wasn't recorded? Oh, you got caught. Or unless we were bluffing. That could be it too, but you know, if it works, it works. What? Wow, I wonder what terrors I can unleash with these sound bites. How did you know? Do you take me for a fool? My company plasters your face on the walls. Yep, it's right over there. All you did was tie up your hair. Did you make this meal? I did. Why do you keep stealing my lunch? Heh. Why? Your food was the best out of everyone else's I've stole. Of course. So I invited Mr. Employee of the Month to dinner. Why? On that day, I offered him half of my katsu sandwich for a price. Don't touch my food. Why should I listen? I'll cook for you. Okay, I'm listening. But you'll need to pay for my groceries. Sounds fair. If he's eating our food, it makes sense to go like half on something. Now don't make that face. Okay, there we go. Fine. We continued discussing our contract over dinner, his treat. He chose a fancy French bistro nearby. I chose the time, 5 p.m. tomorrow night. Was this a date? No, it was a lifetime contract. Oh, we're actually seeing through this. Under a warm candlelight, Bo sits across from me. His long silky hair let loose. An open French window frame frames his figure like a painting. If only he would shut up. Kale is a dick. Glad we agree. He wouldn't free up my schedule, so I had to scavenge for food during my 8-minute breaks. 8-minute breaks? My god! The past hour, I've been listening to him vent about management. His voice is husky. Hints of deep, big city tone mixed in with somewhat of that wilderness vibrato. I could listen to him speak all night, but the waiter is waiting. So, are you ordering soon? Right, food. What do you recommend, Bo? Anything that tastes good. Like meat. Do you eat vegetables? If it tastes good. Okay, steak for the meathead, and I'll get a ratatouille. But that's all vegetables. Shut up, meathead. An order of red wine with that too. At least you know how to pair your wine with steak. How would you like your steak cooked, sir? Well done. Make it medium rare. The waiter quickly bolts away. It's just me and him now. So, how long you've been stealing? A couple of times, it's only food. Stealing? Yeah, it was me stealing food from the fridge. Do you need help? Should we split the bill tonight? No, I have enough money. Just no work-life balance. So it's all work, no life. I did have a life until I got hired by this company. It wasn't like this in my other job. I used to work at an eatery always ate fresh. Then why did you stay with us? You seem capable, going by your Employee of the Month record. I was at my limit, to be frank with you. But one day, I met you. Me as in my lunch, right? Yeah, your lunch. I've never felt such warmth from a lunchbox before, even though it was straight from the fridge. All I ate were ham and cheese sandwiches and cream cheese bagels. Depressing, I know. I was about to say, those can be good too. Ham, cheese, and cream cheese bagels are good. Why didn't you order your own? Stop being a leech. But you told me I could leech off of you, you know? For a price. My wallet is your wallet. This sounds like a relationship more than a, deal here. He says it so casually. Next thing I know, he leans over to my side of the table. By the way, you're really good with your hands. What? It looks like he's about to grab my hand, but he avoids me. He picks up a napkin holder from the side and brings it back with him. How often do you pound meat? That is not a question that you hear normally. The fried pork sandwich from yesterday was delectable. Are you messing with me? No, I'm serious. Can I go to your place after this? For what reason? To inspect your goods. Like, I know he's talking about food, but it sounds like he's asking for something else. Aren't you going too fast? I want to see what's in your fridge. My fridge? Aren't I paying for your groceries? Right, of course. I take out my phone to distract myself from the shame. Scrolling through my chat apps, I realize something crucial. I forgot, Bo. What's your contact info? Oh, it's... I also haven't gotten your full name. What's Bo short for? My full name? He hesitates, dragging on the silence. I gaze back with big watery eyes, a skill I learned from dealing with higher-ups. He finally gives in and sighs. Don't laugh, okay? My parents had a French phase. I'm not actually European. I won't laugh. I'll need it if we're going to work together from now on. There's a knock on our door. The waiter rolls in the trolley, holding our meals. As the waiter sets down the meal, Bo finally speaks. Well, it's... bone apple tea. Is that really his name? That's it. It's called The End. Okay, I think that's like the best ending you can get. That's a fun, interesting little one. Not cool to steal people's lunches though. But yes, I hope you all enjoyed. I know I didn't explore all the endings, but I'll leave that for you guys. If you guys want to go and check it out yourselves, I'll leave it down below, of course, as usual. But yeah, that's all I have for you today, and I'll see you all in the next one. See ya!